Join me as I dive deep into the history books to uncover the secrets behind Putin's rise to power. Can I piece together the puzzle in just 24 hours? Vladimir Putin's rise to power is a story of strategic maneuvering, calculated risk-taking, and a deep understanding of Russian politics. It's a story that has shaped the course of global politics in the 21st century, and one that continues to intrigue and intimidate world leaders today. Russia in the 1990s was a country in chaos. The Soviet Union had collapsed, and the new government was struggling to establish a stable economy and political system. The country was plagued by corruption, organized crime, and a sense of lawlessness that permeated every level of society. As the old Soviet elites lost power, a new generation of politicians and business leaders emerged, eager to take advantage of the vacuum. This power vacuum created an environment in which someone like Vladimir Putin could rise to prominence. Putin, a former KGB agent, had spent years working in the shadows, observing and learning from the masters of Soviet politics. He understood the importance of building relationships, manipulating public opinion, and using propaganda to shape the narrative. The 1990s were a time of immense change in Russia, and Putin was well positioned to take advantage of the opportunities that presented themselves. He built a reputation as a pragmatic and effective leader, someone who could get things done in a country where nothing seemed to work. Putin's early career in the KGB had taught him the importance of loyalty and discipline. He had seen firsthand how the Soviet system worked, and he knew exactly how to navigate its complexities. When he entered local politics in the 1990s, he was able to use these skills to build a network of allies and supporters who would help him rise to power. In the late 1990s, Putin became the mayor of St. Petersburg, a position that gave him both visibility and influence. He used this platform to build relationships with wealthy businessmen and politicians, and to promote himself as a leader who could restore order and stability to Russia. Putin's big break came in 1999, when he was appointed as the head of the FSB, Russia's domestic intelligence agency. This position gave him control over the country's security apparatus, and allowed him to build a powerful network of allies and informants. Putin's next move was to become the Prime Minister of Russia, a position that gave him control over the government's policy agenda. He used this position to push through a series of reforms that centralized power, increased state control over the economy, and marginalized his political opponents. The final step in Putin's rise to power came in 2000, when he was elected as the President of Russia. This election was marked by allegations of fraud and manipulation, but Putin was undeterred. He had finally achieved his goal, and he was determined to use his power to shape Russia's destiny. Over the next 2 decades, Putin would use a combination of propaganda, manipulation, and repression to maintain his grip on power. He would also use Russia's vast energy resources to exert influence over Europe and the rest of the world. Today, Putin remains one of the most powerful and feared leaders in the world. Love him or hate him, his rise to power is a testament to his cunning, his strategic thinking, and his ability to adapt to changing circumstances. So what do you think about Putin's leadership? Do you think he's a genius or a tyrant? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to check out my next video on modern Russian politics.